Hello everyone, I am Kapil Chauhan. You are watching Technical Academy. This is our lecture number 35 in electronic devices and circuits. In this lecture, we will be studying about the Schottky diode. So I will start this presentation with the introduction to the Schottky diode. Then we will be studying about the how this Schottky diode is different than the normal PN junction diode. Then we will be studying about the construction of the Schottky diode, working of the Schottky diode, characteristic of the Schottky diode, and then we will study specialties of this diode, and at last we will be studying about the various applications of this diode. So I am going to start this presentation with introduction to the Schottky diode. So basically the diode which is formed by forming a junction between a semiconductor, and this semiconductor will be either N-type or the P-type semiconductor, and a metal. Such types of diode is known as Schottky diode. The Schottky diode is also known as Schottky barrier diode, hot carrier diode, hot electron diode, and the surface barrier diode. So these are the various names of the Schottky diode. You need to remember it. And the Schottky diode has a very low forward voltage drop, and it has a very fast switching times. It has a very fast switching action. It will respond very quickly, so its response time will be very less. In the normal PN junction diode, the voltage drop is between 0.6 volt to 1.7 volt, but in case of the Schottky diode, the voltage drop is normally ranging between the 0.15 volt and the 0.15 volt to the 0.45 volt, so it is very less in comparison to the normal PN junction diode. So we require if we want to operate this Schottky diode, then we require very less forward voltage. So it will operate in the forward voltage between 0.15 volt to 0.45 volt, and this lower voltage drop provides very higher switching speed and better system efficiency. So due to this property of the Schottky diode, it has various application in the electronic systems. And you can see this is the basic symbol for the Schottky diode. Here this is normal PN junction diode, and it is represented by S symbol in the forward direction. And this is the practical Schottky diode. If you will buy this practical Schottky diode, then it will look like this as it is shown in the given figure. So you need to remember this image, so that if you are buying this Schottky diode, then you will recognize that it is the Schottky diode. Now we will see that how this Schottky diode is different than the normal PN junction diode. So basically the normal PN junction diode is formed by using the P-type and the N-type semiconductor, but if we are constructing a Schottky diode, then it is constructed using the metal and the N-type material or the metal and the P-type material. So this is the basic difference between the normal PN junction diode and the Schottky diode. So the only difference is in its construction and some of its special properties that we will be studying about them in this presentation. So you can see from this figure, this is the normal PN junction diode, in which P-type and N-type semiconductors are used for its construction, but in case of the Schottky diode, a metal and N-type semiconductor used. So this is the basic difference between these two diodes, normal diode and the Schottky diode. Now we will be studying about the construction of the Schottky diode. So the Schottky diode is normally constructed by a metal and N-type semiconductor, in which the work function of the metal is larger than that of the semiconductor. So Schottky diode is basically formed between the N-type semiconductor and a metal, either N-type semiconductor or P-type semiconductor and a metal. Few metals like the gold, silver, molybdenum, tungsten or the platinum are used for the construction of this Schottky diode. So these are the various different metals which are used for the construction of the Schottky diode. The diode can also be constructed between a metal and a P-type semiconductor, where the work function of the semiconductor is larger than the metal. So this diode can also be constructed using the metal and a p-type semiconductor, but basically for the practical applications, n-type and the n-type semiconductor and metals are used due to the higher mobility of the electrons than the holes. If we are forming the Schottky diode using the p-type semiconductor and the metal, then the work function of any material, work function of the semiconductor will be larger than the metal. And now we will define that what is work function. The work function of any material can be defined as the minimum energy which is required in moving an electron from the Fermi level to the vacuum level. So now we will see the figure for the construction of the Schottky diode. So you can see this is the basic diagram for the construction of the Schottky diode. Metal is used and n-type semiconductor used, and the n-type semiconductor is silicon, and the junction is formed between the metal and the n-type semiconductor, and this junction will be very small, and this junction is known as Schottky barrier, or we can say that the barrier which is the potential barrier that is required for its operation is known as the Schottky barrier. So this is the symbol for the Schottky diode. Now we are going to study about the working of the Schottky diode. So if we are using the Schottky diode under the reverse bias condition, then the electrons accumulated on the semiconductor side will have a lower energy level than the electron present on the metal region, and due to this reason the electrons cannot flow across the Schottky barrier. So the Schottky barrier is the barrier which is formed between the metal and the semiconductor. Under the forward bias condition, an electron present in the n side receives more energy to cross the junction barrier, and it will enter into the metal, and due to this reason the electrons are also called as the hot carrier, and hence this diode is also known as the hot carrier diode. So you can see this is the diagram for the working of the Schottky diode. This is the Schottky barrier which is created between the metal and the semiconductor. If we are applying the forward bias condition, if we are applying forward biasing, then the energy which is gained by the electrons in the n side will be greater, so it will cross the junction very easily. Now we will see the characteristic of the Schottky diode. So you can see this is the characteristic of the Schottky diode. So it will be very clear from the next figure. This is the forward characteristic of the normal p-n junction diode, in which we require potential drop of 0.6 to 0.7 volt, but in case of the Schottky diode potential drop is very less. It will range between 0.15 volt to 0.45 volt. So if we are applying only 0.15 to 0.45 volt, then it is going to operate, and its reverse characteristic will also be smaller. It means we require very less reverse voltage for the operation in the reverse mode. So now we are going to study about the specialties of this diode. So what are the specialties which it possesses? So we will be studying about these specialties. So due to the absence of the current flow from the metal to the n-type semiconductor, it acts as a unipolar device. So this diode is going to work like a unipolar device. It means current will flow only in the one direction, whereas a p-n junction diode is a bipolar device. The metal does not have any holes. It does not store any charge. Due to this reason, Schottky diode has the advantage to quickly switch with the relatively no noise. with relatively low noise, and it has a low barrier potential compared to the p-n junction diode that we have seen from the previous characteristic graph of the Schottky diode. Now we are going to study about the various applications of the Schottky diode in the electronic systems. So Schottky diodes are used in the electronic industry for many applications in the diode rectifier because of its fast switching properties. So due to its fast switching property, it is used in the electronic industries. They are used for the voltage clamping applications to prevent the transistor saturation. So in the coming lectures we will be studying about the voltage clamping, clamper, clippers. These are the applications of the diode. So in the upcoming lectures we will be studying about the various applications of the diode in the real life scenario in the electronic systems, and it is used as the Schottky TTL in the digital devices, such as these devices requires fast switching as the performance of the digital computer is determined by switching speed of the diodes. So Schottky diode is an important component of the digital computers. So due to the fast switching property of the Schottky diode, it is used in the digital computers for the fast operation. It is widely used in the different applications like a mixer circuit, in radio frequency applications, and as a rectifier in the power applications. It is a low voltage device. It is a low voltage diode, and the power drop is lower compared to the p-n junction diode. So these are the various applications of the Schottky diode in the electronic systems. So friends, if you like this video, then you can share with your friends and subscribe my channel. Okay, thanks for watching.